Y'all, at this point, one thing Kevin Hart is gonna do is cheat on his wife, and it looks like he is finally speaking on why he keeps disrespecting his wife like that.
I made a bad error in judgment and put myself in an environment where only bad things can happen, and they did. And in doing that, I know that I'm gonna hurt.
Okay, so Kevin cheating on his wife is nothing new. He's done it before multiple times. I mean, y'all remember how his assistant got on Tasha K and exposed all of his secrets, including his gambling problem and his mistresses.
So the first scandal was with the first baby.
Correct.
The one in Vegas.
Yes.
So these other scandals in the office.
It's another one in the office.
She pregnant again.
Correct. With her second
And
baby.
he's still,
Correct.
according to you.
Well, before Kevin's ex-assistant Maisha came out and spilled the tea, Kevin had already been caught cheating on his wife. I'm sure y'all remember when Kevin was caught making out with a woman who wasn't his wife in the back of a car, all while his wife was pregnant with their first child, by the way. At first, Kevin denied the cheating allegations and actually had the nerve to laugh it off. But then the photos dropped and he had no choice but to get back online and admit to it, apologizing to his wife and kids. At the time, people weren't buying Kevin's apology, saying that he was only apologizing because he got caught. And from the way he started that apology video by claiming there was a target on his back because he was famous didn't help matters either. But he did promise to do better in the future.
In doing that, I know that I'm gonna hurt the people closest to me, who I've talked to and apologized to, being my wife and my kids.
One fan wrote, Kevin Hart was laughing at all the allegations a few months back, but now he's sitting here apologizing on the ground. The part of Kevin Hart's documentary where he talks about cheating on his wife is so hard to watch and cringe. My crew wasn't there to protect me. LMAO, sir, you did not need grown men to tell you not to cheat on your pregnant wife. Speaking of Kevin's documentary, his wife Eniko had a lot to say in it. She talked about finding out about Kevin cheating on her and feeling shattered and humiliated, saying that she just kept wondering why Kevin would do that to her.
You publicly humiliated me. I just kept saying, how the did you let that happen?
But then she explained that she ultimately chose to forgive him and move forward as a family because she did not want her son to grow up not knowing or being close to his dad, saying, it was a lot for me, but we've been through it, we've gone through it, we've passed it, and he's a better man now because of it. So I'm happy that it kind of happened. Well, not according to his former assistant. She spilled some tea, saying Kevin never stopped cheating on Eniko. He just got good at being sneaky about it. According to People magazine, Maisha worked for Kevin from August 2017 to October 2020, during which she said a lot of things went down that she willingly shared with Tasha K in that interview. Y'all, that interview was wild because Maisha did not come to play. She went in on Kevin, saying that he had cheated on his wife again. It looks like Kevin might have a problem with self-control when his wife is pregnant because according to Maisha, he cheated on her while she was pregnant with their second child, just like the first one.
The first scandal was with the first baby.
Correct.
The one in Vegas.
Yes.
So these other scandals.
It's another one in the office.
She pregnant again.
Correct. With her second baby.
And he's still leaving semen stains all over the couch at the
Yes.
Heartbeat studio.
Correct.
But that wasn't all. She also claimed that he was having multiple affairs with the women in his office. But Maisha didn't keep that information to herself. She said once she found out about it, she spilled the tea to Kevin's wife, but that didn't stop him because he just carried on cheating with other people outside of his office.
Then going home like,
I've told Eniko, Kevin is cheating on you with a girl named Mix Morgan. She's his flight attendant. She's on his planes.
When I tell you Maisha was not holding back, nah baby. She also exposed Kevin's gambling addiction. She revealed that Kevin had a gambling problem and had gambled away their paychecks at one point.
She's on his planes.
does Kevin have a gambling problem or something?
His game is poker.
He gambled y'all money away and had to pay y'all half checks?
Yes. Well, exactly.
Yikes. At the time, Kevin threatened to sue Maisha for breaking the terms of her NDA, which she signed when she took the job with him. But it wasn't just Maisha he was coming for. He threw Tasha K in the mix too. But there's been no updates on the lawsuit since then, leading people to believe there was more truth to what Maisha was saying. And after the cryptic post Eniko made earlier this year, it looks like Maisha might have actually been telling the truth. According to Atlanta Black star, Eniko hopped on Instagram to share a message that sparked speculations among the fans that her husband Kevin Hart may have snuck around on her again. She shared the post on her Instagram story that read, "The level of I don't give a F I reached this year is crazy." Now, y'all know fans had a lot to say about this. One fan wrote, "Kevin Hart is hilarious, great comedian. Yet cheating is a no-no. There is no justification. You leave if you're unhappy, you don't cheat, period. He obviously has a problem because he's done this multiple times to both his ex-wife and current wife. It's so disappointing. Do better, man, or just don't get married if you can't be loyal. You leave the person who's cheated on with a lot of trauma, and it's messed up.
Bro, you gotta live by no rules, and man, I'm boy black, boy, I got so older to the point.
Quando Rondo just dropped bombshell revelations about how Lil Durk's thirst for revenge led to the death of his closest friend. What started with heated words turned into a deadly game with high stakes, and Quando has all the proof he needs to take Lil Durk down. Quando Rondo is finally speaking out about the dark reality of his beef with Lil Durk, and it goes way beyond music. Lil Durk, a major force in the hip-hop game, has more than just beats and bars to his name. Behind the scenes, he's tangled in a web of serious criminal allegations and street politics. Prosecutors allege that he orchestrated a murder-for-hire plot, with Quando Rondo as the target, but things took a devastating turn when the hit left Rondo's best friend dead. The story gets deeper. Reports claim Durk allegedly bankrolled a crew to fly from Chicago to LA with one mission: eliminate Rondo. To get the full picture, you gotta understand just how far back this tension goes. Durk's crew, OTF, isn't just a rap collective. It's been painted by authorities as a full-on criminal enterprise with Durk at the helm. Then there's Quando Rondo, a Georgia-born rapper who rose through the ranks under NBA YoungBoy's. NBA YoungBoy is tangled in all of this too. So, what's the tea? King Von, one of Durk's closest allies, made comments that seemed to shade NBA YoungBoy's music during many of his Instagram live sessions.
My wife? You talking about my wife? Inside my house that I paid for? Now her is dead and huh?
My bed?
You said wife.
Man, whatever.
It didn't take long before King Von started throwing thinly veiled disses and getting wrapped up in the tension. He brushed it off as internet hype, but days later, he was dead. Quando's side? He says he was blindsided, even claiming he was asleep in a car when everything went down. But for many, Von's death painted a target on Rondo's back. Soon enough, Durk's name was swirling around rumors of revenge. Then things got darker. The FBI reportedly believes Durk sent out coded messages to greenlight a hit on Rondo, but the real casualty? Lil Pab, Quando's closest friend. After the chaos, Quando didn't stay quiet. He dropped music, pouring out his pain, betrayal, and survival in a world where loyalty can be lethal. But in a recent interview with DJ Vlad, he addressed it all.
He actually died in your arms, and you said that changed you forever.
But bro, that's the main reason I just said but that's the main reason. Like I said, I really don't have beef with the world. My beef is really mainly in the music industry.
He also hinted that he knew well that Lil Durk and OTF bodied Lil Pab in LA.
This who from here that be with your little cousin got a plug in this place, he could've. I just think so many ways about it to the point where, bro, I done took the thought of art of war to a whole nother level.
As Quando looked back on his rough journey, growing up in Savannah wasn't easy.
You actually got taken out of your house at 2 years old?
Yes, sir. If not younger than that.
Well, I remember during our last interview, your mom was actually in jail when we were doing the interview.
Yes, sir.
Is she still locked up or she's out?
She's doing better now.
Good. Now, your dad, he did 12 years in prison. And when he was getting out, you were going to juvie.
Yeah, it ain't just me who suffered from a childhood like that, man. If you think about it, around the whole United States, like my whole generation.
His mom was locked up and his dad was doing time, leaving him to find family with his neighborhood friends. Now, with fame, he's trying to juggle providing for his daughter while breaking free from the cycle of violence and struggle. It's a lot to handle, but if you want more jaw-dropping stories like this, stick around and catch the next video.